Hello and welcome to our very first playthrough of Gord. We're going to be doing a full playthrough of this campaign, of this game on the channel. At least that's certainly the plan. We just got access. It is launch day. It came out 20 minutes ago and I cannot wait to dive in. For those of you who don't know Gord, it is a Slavic, Eastern European mythology inspired game. All about kind of the various monsters and creatures that exist in that ancient sort of tribal mythology in the past. The word Gord comes from the type of little village that you create in this game, a little palisade walled settlement. And the game plays as a sort of colony builder meets RPG RTS. So you have a couple of colonists that do things in and around the base, is my understanding. And then you have other groups that kind of go out into the world and complete quests and hunt down monsters. With various events and whatnot that happens, and then your base gets attacked. So think of it like a little bit RimWorld mixed with a little bit, I want to say like Warcraft 3 heroes from the bit of gameplay that I've seen. I haven't seen a lot of the gameplay. I have gotten some Twitch drops from other streamers that I know are in the game, but I haven't really had a chance to dig in at all. So here we go. End user license agreement. I've read all that. Absolutely. Sure. Campaign. Actually, just very quickly, because I know every game runs loud for me. We're going to drop it just 70%. New campaign scenario. Standard, the gods favor you with abundance, but you can't win your battles for you. You start with a fair number of resources, moderate heal, and faith, and enemies are at our basic threat level. Brutal, the gods have abandoned you. You have just enough resources to survive. Your subjects have difficulty recovering health on their own, especially when enemies thrive and are especially strong. And then permadeath. You only get one autosave, which gets erased automatically if you lose the scenario. I mean, I play everything in permadeath. This is the problem. You know what? We're doing a full campaign. Let's permadeath it. Just start with brutal? I've heard this game is very difficult. Should we just start with brutal? We'll see what she's like. Eastern Europe. I'm from Eastern Europe. Gord does not sound too familiar, though. I think it's meant to be like, I want to say Finnish, but I'm not really sure. A little War Tales vibe. It's more, less turn-based combat and more, RTS style combat, I think. Starting with brutal as you learn. All right, we'll go brutal. Let's add it into the title. Boom. Here we go.
Over the years, Calanthea grew under my rule. My campaign to unite the South is almost over. As we speak, my son is directing our army against the remaining forces of the Southern Resistance. Once we're done there, we shall take the North. It's filled with all sorts of vile creatures.
Looks a little like England.
Also rich in the gold that I need. Only
the map, not those creatures.
Barbaric tribes are desperate enough to inhabit these lands. As my steward, you will have one of them at your disposal. The Tribe of the Dawn. Secure the Golden Route before our army arrives. My emissary Edwin will watch your progress.
Look at this guy.
Fail me, and you will face a fate much worse than any of the savages you've ever fought before.
Dark. A Gord is a medieval Slavonic fortified settlement. Yeah. It's all about like the palisade walls and stuff.
The Tribe of the Dawn was always a humble community of Dabo worshippers. Their elder,
creatures are accurate for
is neither
Essex.
a warrior nor a strategist.
Fact.
When the Calanthians came with their threats and promises, they had no choice but to obey. They agreed to guide them through the Lysatian forests, hoping for peace and survival.
Okay, so I guess we play Oh, we play as not the Calanthians, but the people who have decided to like agree to kind of bend the knee to the Calanthians. Always start at max difficulty since strategy games are a bit easier these days. I mean, it really depends on the strategy game. Some of them are always crazy. Perm is how one learns permanently. Increase the game's storytelling sound a bit. Seems low compared to your mic voice. Yeah, we can probably turn up the spoken word as we go. Is that Marisha? Marisha Ray? Maybe. Heard.
Here we are, steward. No wonder our king chose you for this mission.
Whoa, dropped frames.
You're more than worthy of this disgusting land.
Whoa, dropped
Sure
frames.
we're in the right place. Where is that meek old coward who calls himself a leader?
Welcome, my lords. I am Bogdan, elder of the tribe of the Dawn. I will guide you through the Lasatian woods. But, if I may, where are your warriors?
Smooth as butter on my end, for the record.
Come when the time is right. Until then, we are your new masters.
As pledged, my lord. My tribe will follow the orders of the King's steward. They are your people now. I trust you'll take good care of them.
Okay, we're good. We're
We
good.
will, if they do their work. Did they find a
I
place?
have
to
no
set up
idea.
camp?
Yes, sir. Our scouts have found a good spot for our first Gord. A nearby pond should provide enough reeds and food to start a small settlement.
I had to kill the backup recording, but that's never been a problem before. Fixed itself. Just wait out. It'll pass. I mean, I wonder whether or not I have, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it for now. We're going to be playing this game for a couple of days, so I can get recordings on another day. You can access the in-game settings, pause, speed, move the camera up, down, left, right, zoom it on in and out, rotate,
My lord, please
pray to the
order our
chunk
subjects
gods.
to move.
Slavic god
We
of
shall
drop
follow our
frames.
scouts' footsteps. We are not safe here.
Gordy, by the way, sorry, I saw your variety game request earlier, and absolutely, yeah, I'll throw the captain into the queue. We can do that for sure. You can see all of your living subjects with detailed information displayed. Their profession, icon, health bar, and sanity bar currently hidden in current modifiers. Select a sujet. Carry. Play worker. Switch selection between subjects. Okay. Select all subjects, click and drag. Reached the marked location. Ooh, that's quite a journey. We got Kiri, Bretan, Demeter, Geraldine, and Iskra. Gorod, Russian for town, might be come from that, maybe. Like Novgorod.
Wretched wolves. Those are the bodies of our scouts.
Ogden.
There isn't much for us to bury, but it seems like one got away.
Yeah, he is a bit quiet,
With
hey?
Albo's help, he'll find his way back to us.
Minimap gives you a top-down view of the surrounding terrain, all sorts of interactable objects, such as orange triangles and blue squares. The Senses view provides you additional tactical information about your surrounding, highlighting enemies, displaying sanity and faith, gain within ranges, and displaying selected subjects' range of sight and range of hearing. A lot of important information is displayed, notifications about important events, obligatory main quests, side quests, information panels. My goodness. All right, first things first. Let's get that volume up for those guys. Voiceover's at a hundo. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go 50, 70, 100. We'll see how that works. Reach the pond. So we got a lot of sleepy guys. A broken cart. Can Breton search this cart? For 40 gold. So we keep exploring. We have Breton, such a funny name. Please make sure he survives. Einwurst Breton to cook a sausage. I can't make sure that anybody survives, but I'm gonna try my best. I tell you what as well, I'm gonna move chat over a little bit so that you guys aren't blocking the dweebs here. Novigrad and Witcher, yeah. Lumber mill required for trees. Red herbs. Oh, combat. Enemies can have multiple attacks, special abilities, and buffs. Some attack the closest subject, others focus on the weakest. Strategy, subject, professions, etc., to prevail in battle. More info. Redirect your workers and instead order warriors to do the fighting. Their current profession, each subject can fight. Subject will choose on its own which to attack depending on the situation. Remember, once the fight is over, your subjects go back to the ordered work. Oh, I wonder if it's a little bit kind of like Majesty, where you can't really control them. Enemies have special abilities. Subjects have special abilities. Strengths and weaknesses. We got conditional buffs, knockout and revival. Losing all health will knock your guy out. You can revive a knocked out subject, but if attacked, they will defend themselves. Knockout subjects will not be targeted by enemies, but as long as they're alive, they're affected with sanity and faith modifiers. Cool. Death. Sanity. Corpses. Health due to poisoning. Prepare a burial grounds. We'll get to that. Incantations, incantation tree. I don't need to know about this other stuff. So, sorry, what do we have? This guy is a clay worker, a hunter, an iron miner, a scout, and a wheat farmer. So I feel like you and you should probably be team combat. And you guys should probably be team peasants.
Our brother has been injured.
So it sounds like you're all team combat right now. Yeah, cool. So they do actually. You can't quite control them. Oh, my scout is getting lit up. Geraldine is wounded. Ugh. You're a wheat farmer. Can you restore 30 HP of the subject that consumes it? Well, it's almost like these are very conveniently located here due to the fact that we're meant to be in combat. That's very kind of the game to do. All right, we'll head up. We got more trees, more herbs. We got a nice little rock wall here.
Sir, we've reached the pond our scouts told us about. It is indeed a
Don't
fine
rename one to
location
Colin
for a
Zerg.
Gord. We have
Looks like a
access
good
to water,
gourd.
reeds, and other resources here. But first, let's build a palisade. These wooden walls will be the main defense of our new settlement.
I'm already feeling a RimWorld playthrough that's Gord inspired. The panel shows the amount of resources you need. You got wood, you got reeds, you got food. Clay is here. Iron and gold. Three main parameters: Gord growth, Gord sanity, and Gord faith, which will be explained later. Initial stuff with wood and reeds. Basic upkeep is food. Heavily influences their sanity. Gold is required by the military. Clay and iron to upgrade. Construction menu, population menu, and the incantation menu. You can build new structures. Population provides you with a list of your subjects. Birth progress bar for children to be born. Children. More population capacity, yada, yada, yada. Incantation is for spells. Oh, I'm into this game already, my dudes. Pick the available area, place it, and blah, 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 blah. Workplaces. Usables. I feel like if we're playing on brutal, I just have to very quickly go through these. Workplaces resemble houses, but work equipment. Usables are structures that a subject can enter and use for some time. Boosters provide you with additional buffs. Buildings have requirements. Not all structures are available from the start. Most structures can be upgraded twice, providing additional buffs. It's better to upgrade a building than to place a new one of the same type, since it saves you construction space and provides you with more growth. Good to know. You can dismantle for some resources. During battle, stuff can get destroyed. Growth, we'll learn about later. Growth tree, we'll learn about later. Build a palisade. Meet the construction requirement. Gord must be set up in the visited area. Pawns cannot be near or inside the palisade. Horrors cannot be near the gourd. No structure can be inside. Gourd sides cannot be too small, cannot be too large. Must be in an accessible area. Enter the name of your gourd. Turgmo. The city of Turgmo. And I guess everybody's going to work except for this guy. Get to work, you bum. Oh, that was fast.
Good. The palisade will keep us safe. Now,
very Frostpunk style. Yeah, absolutely.
Resources we have.
Sort of similar survival. I think so. It does a lot of its own unique things, but meaning of Gord, a small settlement surrounded by palisades. Yeah. Same idea in terms of building. Yeah. I think it also has a lot of events that come up that are very like Frostpunk like in terms of like whether or not you make decisions that are good for your faith or your sanity or what have you.
Hold on, old fool. This is just a minor stop on our way to the cartographer.
Oh.
He's waiting for us with instructions on how to reach the gold. I don't want to grow roots in this dump.
My lord, I promise we will move on as soon as we have fortified
Cool.
our current position. For now, I suggest
So we're gonna have to build
building
like
a
multiple
lumber mill,
gourds.
forager's hut, and a thatchery.
A lumber mill does sound useful. Fine then. But be quick about it, steward.
Probably wouldn't have understood your own language. It was spoken 2,000 years ago. I mean, I don't think this is 2,000 years ago, but I would say that this is like, I don't know, 1200s, 800s. Build a lumber mill. I feel like a lumber mill should be near to the entrance. And I'd like the wood kind of to be, we're going to do them like this. We're going to have a main drag coming into the town. Carrie, you can help. No, you can't. Lumber mill construction site has too many workers. Professions determine what adults can and can't do. To switch the subject's profession, order them into a relevant structure with a work slot. If they're a gatherer, they'll automatically begin gathering if the desired resource is available. You're a scout, a hunter, a clay worker, and an iron miner. Seem like they're more... You have a flair for fighting, but you're unable to explore. You fear palisades, but you're a martial artist. Fear for exploring, unskilled in fighting. Great for a hunter. Loves winter. Hates boiling blood. Fast in forests. Fears combat. Well, look, fast in forests sound like a good person for a lumber mill to be.
Our brother has been idle for some time now.
As for our brother Kiri, our board. Oh, cool. They'll clean out the gourd first. I want to put more people on this, but I feel like we don't necessarily need to. Then again, it seems like this is a fairly slow task, chopping down trees. That guy can hang up his iron working for more woodworking.
Our sister hasn't done much lately.
A thatchery allows Thatcher to process water cane into reed. Obviously, it needs to be near the water. So I'm gonna tuck this bad boy right in here. Giving you square buildings to use inside of what looks like a dodecagon is so evil for people with OCD placement. I mean, one of the big things with this game is it's meant to be like freeform building, which personally I love. I hope it has some sort of like natural pathing system so that you start to see that over time. Loves winter, boiling blood. I guess let's have Carrie do this. Flair for exploring. Loves winter. You know what? If nobody's doing anything, we might as well have everybody set up on jobs. So it looks like there's frogs out here. Fishing ponds. Lots of water cane. Though it's dark out there. I wonder if we can expand our like lights afterwards. Oh, cool. Look, we have like a little wall over here and an old hut. Some mushrooms. Cool. Lots of stuff to explore. Game's already taunting you. It's not that much difference between Polish, Czech, Slovak as far as Russian, Serbian. Source was even closer. Son of Fenris, the big bad wolf in Viking mythology? Who is the son of Fenris? Keep in mind that when Danes first landed on the English coast, they would talk to locals pretty easily. Language in Northern Europe was much similar. Yeah. I mean, England's a very funny spot because it's like multiple different types of colonialization has happened there over time. Rattan? Quest finished.
I suppose you people are used to starvation, but
not really.
I am not. Stuart,
yeah, you can tell,
order
greasy
these
boy.
peasants to bring me some food.
Where is this guy in the camp?
Sire, if I may, our people had some rations saved, but we will run out soon. We really need to start gathering food.
Okay. Your subjects need to eat. Hungry people lose sanity quickly. Food can be obtained through trading and certain things. We have food. We have water cane. We have wood. We have clay. Termite mounds. Bog iron. Oh, I love that. And gold through gold ore. Build a forager's hut. Mushrooms again. Whoa. Obviously, this rock here interests me quite a bit. I don't want to entirely get rid of it. Not until I know if I can't use it for something. Oh, I guess, let's grab Dimitar. Once he's chucked that tree into the place. We'll have him work on this building. Who is good at foraging? Fast in forests. Nobody really. This guy's got a flair for fighting, but he can't explore. You've got a flair for exploring, but you're not good at fighting. Oh, I see. Son of Fenris. Now I see. Fenris, Fenrir. Fenris is some kind of thing for mythology. I mean, yeah, Fenrir is the big wolf. The big bad wolf. Building and upgrading certain versatile structures increases your growth. Reaching a certain level of growth unlocks new types of structures and allows you to house more subjects.
The Gord's expansion accelerated.
Meow, 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 meow. Level 2, settlement. Gather and deposit some food. Fast in forests. Right. So I guess, yeah, I mean, they're cutting down the trees in here first. I feel like a lumberjack who is fast in forest, though, is probably a pretty good idea. You're just going to grab some mushrooms from just out there. So what about Bretan? He's got the flair for exploring. We could probably make him a forager as well. Truth be told, I'd like him to be a fisherman, maybe? I suppose we're going to get all sorts of different people eventually. He knows firsthand of the bloodshed that plagued his land for centuries. Oh. Do they have... They actually get experience in different things. So this guy is an experienced explorer. Kiri is good at cutting. I didn't see this. Iska's good at food. You're good at nothing, really. You're really good at fighting. So Kiri is actually meant to be on the forester's hut.
Sire, thank you for providing us with food.
Cool. I didn't see that before.
Even though starvation won't make us bleed, it will weigh heavily upon our subjects' mental state.
Fenrir is the wolf that is Odin. Yeah. Child of Loki. Gonna eat Odin and get killed by some other dude. Very Nordic. Yeah. I mean, so I do know that like a lot of the Slavic mythology has a lot to do with wolves, kind of in northeastern Europe. Which I'm trying to remember the name of. This is tying into like my Crusader Kings knowledge is where a lot of this is coming from. But the pagan religions that existed up in that area where wolves were like a pretty huge part of it all, because also wolves were just so present in that part of the world.
Insubordinance like that should be punishable by death. Feeble minds.
Some villagers are unable to do certain tasks. Yeah, one guy couldn't mine, for example.
We would give our soldiers some wine to calm their nerves before the battle.
Hey, dude, we don't have wine.
My
Look
lord,
where we live.
We
It's a
don't have
swamp.
wine here, but we do pride ourselves on making a great drinking mead.
Mead, you say? That doesn't sound too bad.
I'll drink a mead.
The basic comfort of staying within the range of a torchlight helps a lot
Wolves,
in our
swamp
sanity
creatures. Yeah,
regeneration.
yeah.
Our scouts can provide light to everyone venturing outside of the palisade, but I would recommend to build both a meadery and scouts tower.
Yes, but let's start with the meadery, shall we?
Very good, sir. Sanity level anxious. The Gord's sanity represents the average mental health of all subjects under your rule. It affects the pace at which children are born. Most common Gord sanity influence factors: food supply, subjects in torchlight, healthy subjects; meadery, burials, subjects in darkness; wounded subjects, subject loss, and military not paid. Sanity recovered. To help recover sanity and avoid experiencing mental afflictions, try using yellow herbs or meaderies. You can also stand in light or near carvings, kill enemies, or receive rewards. So Kyria is becoming a cutter. I need to build a meadery. Burial grounds, okay. Oh yeah, this has got to be like center of the city for sure. Right here. Everybody knows that the bar has to be in the center of town. Most important thing. This is the guy who's really good at exploring. Bretan. You're good at fighting. Iskra, you're good at food, so I'm actually going to put you on that. Kiri's on trees. She's going to be on reading, I guess. Dimitar, you can be on construction work. And Bretan, I'm going to have you start to explore, is what I'm going to have you do. Once you're done with your food. Can you drop that food off? And then maybe we can get going? Look at this cute little gate. We got this nice little like mossy bits. We got some flags. Yo, this game is gorgeous. People get lost and drown in swamps. They breed mosquitoes which carry diseases. Not good farmland for hunting. It's a good reason to hate them. I mean, I guess that's true. Assign a subject to the meadery. It's going to be you. Torchlight allows you to spot enemies in eternal darkness. It also prevents your subjects from losing sanity. Make sure they don't stay in the dark for too long. Build a scouts tower. Allows the subjects to assume the scouts production. Does this have to be in the Gord? I guess so. I could have said somebody's already spotted us. Tell you what, we're gonna build this over here. Because I feel like this big forest is what's creeping me out the most. I'm sure we're gonna like move on fairly quickly from this place. Someone picked up mushrooms. Only foragers can pick it up. Cool. So I wonder, will they automatically pick that back up? You're meant to be on food. What happened here? I told you to leave that well enough alone. Carrie's on that. You're on food. Perfect. And Dimitar is just getting drunk. His job is just get loaded. Yeah. You know what? I'm for it. It's not possible to build that side. Not yet, at least. That might change as things go on. We're either dead. It does look like you have to build in the Gord, though. Yeah, so these guys are taking penalties out here in the dark. I guess anybody who leaves town is. And pretend you're going to become a scoot.
All right, old man. I know that hygiene isn't your best suit, but
This guy's
don't your
demanding.
people ever wash? Stuart and I could use a bath.
Keyboard disconnected, had to restart, time to riot. Where's Turd?
Yes,
No one's
of
redeemed
course,
any
my lord.
renames.
Our balia is constructed in a way not only to provide hot water, but also make the best use of our healing herbs to regenerate people's health.
Cool.
Huh? Heard that, Stuart? Order them to build it right away.
I feel like all the things I need to be close to the door. A red herb, hermit service, or an incantation. Let's build a bath. I guess if that's the meadery. Can tuck that in there. I'm not sure I love that spot. You're maxed out, dude. Why don't you go do something instead of being drunk all the time? It's disabled? All right. Who do you want named? Bertan, son of Fenris. How do we rename? Dimitar. We're gonna put you in the bath.
One of our people came across some familiar tracks. We should
I think
search
you
this
can
area
rename,
of the
yeah.
forest. Maybe with Dabo's help, we'll find the scout who fled from the wolves.
You're about to finish the first scenario of the campaign mode. Once the last main objective is given, the scenario will be complete and you transition to another scenario. Along with all of your subjects, but the settlement you've built is going to be left behind. Gotcha. Item slots as well. Pinned. Census view. Minimap. Oh. Achievement unlocked. Let's hurry. Our scout needs help. You can go with Britann, our scout. Aha, I bet this is where you can do it. Yes, totally is. Colin. I can't change his son of. That's all I can do. We're gonna have these guys go off. Seeing as Colin's got the torch. Hey, Mona. And Dimitar's got the butt kicking. I see snakes. Wolves. Kill legendary wolf.
Our brother
Oh, wow.
is being attacked.
He just jumped our boy fast. I guess that's sanity meter. Dimitar's getting his butt whooped. We gotta get back to town. This go well did not. Okay, so we're gonna take the whole squad out on patrol to do this. Because that's clearly what we need to do. Request a rename. Do I need to use channel points? Yeah, normally it's a channel point command, but apparently I have it disabled right now, which is a mistake. I don't know why it is, but I guess we'll find out. Geraldine is really low sanity. So where are you? I'm probably going to need to sanity people up to make sure that we can all go together. These guys are going to need a hot minute to heal. Red HP, yellow sanity. Yeah. I love that sanity is improved by just getting crunk.
The people seem to agree with your decision-making, sire.
Sanity level calm. New birth 8%. So I guess this will also transition into our next place as everybody becomes in a good mood. I'm very curious what comes with you and what stays put. I love the idea that there's just a bunch of bees just swarming around the center of town. Chilling in the bath. Looks lovely. So there are also things. Yeah, so if you have gold, you can upgrade some of your buildings. Certain buildings, not all of them. Colin's almost full up there. You're almost full up on sanity. Then we'll get ready to boogie. Probably good enough. You're maxed. Geraldine, you're good. Let's get my scout here. My scout's bad at fighting, which is probably why we didn't do very well there.
Our brothers are enjoying their quality of life.
Improves your sanity on the daily. How do I get them to resume work? Game looks very nice so far. Has a special kind of feeling. Yeah. It's like a happiness and melancholy is the vibe, I would say. This land is cursed. We shouldn't be here. Geraldine, you're getting pretty close to those wolves. I think everyone's good on sanity. Once this guy's got his HP up, we'll boogie on. G and space and space. We can G up to speed things up. I quite like that it takes like a while for this stuff to like resume, to max out. All right, I want everybody. This guy, I want you to drop whatever you got here. Carrie, you're gonna join everybody. Then the whole gang is gonna go out and we're gonna hunt those wolves. Our homie's got a torch, so we're safe from going insane. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick off the small wolves instead of going right for the big legendary guy. Definitely the way to do it. I mean, if we can, if that's even doable.
An enemy attacked our brother.
Yep. Much smarter choice. Colin's taking a beating, but I think we'll do all right. Hey, there's somebody in this cage. Items can be found in many places: chests, skeletons, and loose stones. They can be extremely useful in combination with strength and experience level. Item picked up a wolf's paw. Who picked that up? Subject with experience at level 3. 20% attack damage to wolves. Can you give that to somebody else? Can you give that to Dimitar, who is our fighter? And then we can check out this prison. And we can help out whoever this dweeb is. For the priority of necessity here, hot tub number 1. I mean, hot tubs are pretty important. I learned this in Iceland. Oh, this guy smells like he pooped himself.
Is he blabbering on about? I can't understand a word.
He claims he was attacked by the wild folk, people of the forest. But they have never attacked us before, unless they were provoked.
Clearly they had a change of heart.
Clearly they were provoked.
He says they're walking towards the Votinga
I
River,
wanna...
west of here. I fear that they may raid our Gord.
Our cartographer was supposed to be west of here as well. We cannot lose him. Let's move. No.
Not the Gord. Who's this guy with a spear? He wasn't... We didn't have him. I would have loved a guy with a spear. That would have solved our wolf problem real fast. You led the first steps of our people in this hostile forests. We built a prosperous Gord and reached our man trapped by savages. Now we need to repel the incoming wild folk raid. Yes, let's proceed.
The wild folk used to live like wild animals. And although they can
That's where they
be
get the name
violent,
from.
conquest was one of the many human things they despise.
No
Nonetheless,
sun. No sun
they
ever.
became more aggressive recently.
Only
and
fog and
attacked the
rain.
tribe at the Dawn's Gord. I wonder if they are doing this to praise Velas.
Lousy Velas. Before the start of every scenario, you get a chance to know your subject's bios, strengths, weaknesses, yada yada yada. You get a sense of who you'll manage. It's best to provide each member with a unique name. Okay, chat. That's your cue. We have new recruits. Virgio, Nadbor, Barbina, Phelan, and Gainovamira. Handyman, speed of a building, but incapable of making food. Decent at cutting. You're fast in forests, but you're lazy. You have an excellent torch. You're not bad at exploring either. You're actually pretty versatile. This dude's a pacifist, but he recovers slowly. He's really good at food. Zealous, Faith in combat and work driven. Zealot's medallion. She's good at fighting and trading. And then Phelan is curious and a big spender. He's good at fighting and exploring. 25% gold consumption. I don't love the look of. Not that military subjects consume gold. It gets worse as time goes on. And then we have our basic people that we started with. Hey, have a good day. We're Gordon out. Getting Gord. Can we string up the little guy somewhere? Don't know the points for it. I'll just take name suggestions if you have good names. If we have names that make sense. Polaz, martial artist. This guy's pretty good at cutting, but I feel like is maybe not the best choice. This guy's got a flair for fighting, but can't explore. Oh, that just means 10% range of sight. He still makes a good explorer. Loves winter. Sanity during winter. Boiling blood. Sanity when not in combat. Okay, so we're getting rid of her. Geraldine's gone. Ishka's fast in forests and is good at making food. She's also not bad at cutting. We got to think, like, who do we have for different jobs, right? Like, Colin, good at that, bad at that. I feel like our scouts are always going to be in combat. I actually feel like Colin is a really bad character. If he's, like... Honestly, I feel like the two of these are both really bad characters. Fear for fighting, unable to explore. Because what you want is like, your explorers and your fighters probably to be the same guys, maybe. Nadbor's good at food. We have Kiri, who's good in the forest. We have Iskra, who's pretty good at food and is fast in the forest. This guy's a pacifist, so I feel like would also be good at food. Thorbin, the fighter. Fruit production, incapable, but she's a handyman. So she would be good for reeds, I would say, because I think reeds are also cutting. And she's good at building as well, and she's bad at food. Let's take her. So she's going to become our reed person. You're going to be our forest person. You're going to be our food person. Which means we need an explorer and a fighter. You got the wolf's paw, which makes me not want to get rid of you. All right, we're gonna keep you, Dimitar, but we're gonna call you Thorbin the fighter. No, we're just gonna call you Thorbin. And I think we're gonna get rid of Colin. And I think I'm gonna take Phelan. We're the zealot. Faith when in combat, sanity when idling. She's not good at exploring, but she's good at fighting. No, let's take Phelan. Sure, he's a big spender, but why the hell not? Sorry, Colin.
My lord, the wild folk. They've attacked our
There'll
Gord.
be wolves when exploring, yeah.
Hurry now, or there will be nothing left of our home. We're under attack.
Enemies have breached our defenses. If a palisade section gets destroyed or if an enemy gets inside, the Gord is considered breached. While this lasts, your subjects will focus on fighting enemies and won't be able to use structures. Whenever a breach happens, time is paused. You're still able to issue orders during a pause. Take advantage of that. Well, all of you dweebs got to get in here. It looks like the breach is probably in the front. Ooh, what are you? Wild men, I guess. They've blown up something. We might as well have everybody attack at once, right?
Our sister has been injured.
These guys are weak.
So much destruction.
Those savages dared to destroy our king's property?
Sire,
How dare they?
This is unusual. The wild folk are not our allies, but they were never
Everything got moved.
to raid a fortified Gord. Something's changed.
Is this meant to be my Gord from before?
Doesn't matter, you old fool.
I thought we traveled west.
They will pay for their insolence.
Of course, sire. But now we need to focus on salvaging whatever's left of our structures. We can repair the damage and clean up the rubble and reuse whatever we can.
Structures, damage, and repairs. Enough resources, we can clean up the rubble. Gotcha. Who is our new character? Iskra? No. Thorben? Gyna Movoria. She's the one who's really handy. So I'm going to have her start working. Repair the palisade to start. We'll have Thorben the warrior start working on the rubble. I guess everybody can just start working on the palisade. No, we don't even need. Okay. Damn, so just like everything is broken is the answer. She hit that rubble 4 times with a stick and destroyed it. That's our thatchery. Y'all can't do that? Okay, can you work on that? So I think she's the only one who can clear up rubble. Seems to be the case. So our thatchery person, it's not you. You're the thatchery person. And Carrie, you are trees. Y'all can move down here. I'm gonna have her go deal with this rubble. New level. I don't know why I expected it to be the same. It's a little bit different. Newton, welcome back. Sorry, back. Welcome back. Yada. Phelan, you're the scoot.
Our defenses are up, but
Yep.
we should equip our subjects with proper weapons to better prepare for what awaits us
I'd love some
outside of our
weapons.
walls. Let us build our first military structure.
Professions can be split into non-military and military. Military does higher damage, max health, require additional payment in gold. In gold. A fishing shack. An axe pit. Hell yeah, I want to build an axe pit. Let's get it going. This lady needs to get on the thatchery. And Iskra, you need to get back to work. Thorben, flair for fighting. You're going to take the axe. This guy,
That's
who's the
good
big
enough.
spender, I'm going to keep him as an
Search for the
explorer instead of
cartographer.
military.
He was supposed to lay out the best route for
'Cause
the
he's
gold
greedy.
transportation, especially across that damn river.
My people have seen this Calanthian a couple of times. Supposedly, he has surrounded himself with traps. Be cautious when you approach his hut.
Oh boy, traps. Landmines? I guess we're going to get landmined. I love a good landmine. Carvings, decorate elements, raise the Gord's sanity. Wolf curving and spider curvings. Do we have multiple exits and entrances? Oh my god, we do. I'm gonna put a little wolf curving right here, so that every time somebody comes back in, they're like, "How nice. I feel less insane." What happened to Colin? We left him. We left him in the other gourd. He wasn't as good as Phelan, so we fired him. We fired him out of cannon. So I know that's probably not the best use of my wood, but also, like, I love decorating. A book? What does a book mean? Stay a while and listen, a wandering teacher. Cutting experience. Oh, I didn't see you there, youngling. Do you also feel the urge to explore and study everything around you? If he teaches cutting, I'd love Carrie to go talk to him. You could probably, like, put down that tree. Or not. I mean, you live your best life. Do whatever you want to do. Wildman. Oh, I see. The more expensive cutters are going to be a lot more expensive to train. There's a wild homies. A couple of wild homies. Let's get this axe boy to use then. We don't have a bath or anything yet. You know what? There's lots of herbs around though. And I think he does splash damage. Dudes, we're gutting him. It looks like everybody kind of does splash damage. Mine. Rip in peace. He's still alive. We can take him. We just need to get our gourd bigger. Increase our max pop. These guys are doing numbo. Old Thorbs. Any more of these around? Obviously, I want to go see what those guys were protecting. Because it looked like there was maybe a jail cell there. There's more wildmen there. Loose stones. 20 food. So whenever Phelan interacts with something like that, I believe he fully heals his sanity. Forest shrine. Travelers must pray at roadside shrines. Those humble structures are suited to honoring the gods. 100 faith. Can you also pray? Unclear. This is more loose stones. More food. And a prison. Blimey! An axe wielder. Brave versus mimics, but fears foul spawn. She's not really that good at fighting, but she is pretty good at food. Is she costing me gold per minute? Should we just send her back home? Did Colin have any stuff on them or Blimey? Blimey doesn't have anything. Sturdy boots. 10% movement speed. No, they said there was a bunch of traps in here. Free the cartographer.
Our sister is being attacked.
Well, our boy Thorbin here loves fighting wolves. That's what he does best. He doesn't give a shart. Everyone loves a girthy Gord. Oh, the wild men. I didn't see any lootable options on the wild men, no. Keep them as fodder. I got bad news about your cartographer.
Keep your people in line. Why did he flee?
The poor soul already suffered so much. Seeing a body mutilated in such a vicious manner, you would think that living here made us indifferent to such views. But it always takes a toll.
Your barbarian minds are weak.
Oh, this guy sucks.
This corpse belongs to yet another of your scouts?
I believe this is your cartographer, homie.
No, sire. Judging from the robe, I believe this is the cartographer you were searching for.
Cursed lands. Ah, forget him. We need his maps. Search the hut. Search this cage. Search everything.
I got a funny feeling as this campaign goes on, we're going to side with the Wildmen and end up going against the invasion. Just a thought. I'm just putting that one out there. If a subject's health drops to 0, they experience physical afflictions that can be healed by a hermit. When their sanity drops to 0, they need to be healed by a witch.
Sire, we have found the cartographer's notes in his hut.
It is who?
Does it say where to cross the river?
I believe it does, my lord. But the marked route requires crossing the nearby swamps. It's a very difficult and dangerous area.
Sure, just build a bridge.
You dare to question the expertise of a royal cartographer? If he marked it, that's where we're going.
Graphics are nice. They are.
Follow
They're
the
super
plan,
nice.
Steward. We've wasted enough time.
We got lots of reeds. What happens if I turn on spooky searchy mode? Anything? There's some herbs. I guess Phelan could take a little heal here. Wow. What's this? Oh, a torch. I mean, what are these? Traps. And this right here is a treasure chest with a wolf tooth necklace. 20% attack rate. This guy's got a wolf's paw and a wolf's tooth necklace. We aren't renaming this. Oh, he's already, actually, we've already renamed him. Thorbin is truly the son of wolves. Danger noises. That sounds like puppies. Lots of puppies.
Our brother needs help.
Get them, Thorbin. Dude, Thorbin 2 shots a wolf. He's a berserker. Pile of gold. Nice. That'll pay your wages, maggots. What do yellow herbs do? Oh, impressive. They fix my sanity. Oh, okay. So I can actually set Thorbin to guard Phelan. And then I think I could just move Phelan. Nice. I really don't need this up every time. Here we go. A river. I guess we also don't need census mode on all the time, but it is kind of nice because it highlights treasure for you. I didn't recognize that noise. It sounded like something new. Spiders. Get him, Bliney.
Our brother is in danger.
No problem. We will tank these spiders. You know, I didn't want Bliney as a warrior, but I've changed my mind. They're all all doing so good. What are you? Corpses. Robbing the dead can take a toll on one's sanity. Experience gain at 200% for 1 month. Yeah, you're fine. Can you all take this? No. Bit of loose food. Across this rickety bridge. There's lots of sanity herbs around, so I'm going to loot as much of these dead as I can. And there's clearly a treasure chest in here. So keeping on census mode seems worthwhile. Just for finding treasure chests more than anything else. Whoa.
You! Don't just stand there! Help me!
That's some witch magic right there. That's some real good witch magic. Get in there, lads.
Wounded by a foe.
Her witch magic is fading. Did we make a baby? Also, we made a baby.
A child is born.
Baby. We need a name. We got ourselves a witch. We're about to. Magic or sorcery? Witchcraft? We have a girl. Mokasha's grace shines upon our settlement. Glory to the Divine Mother who has blessed us with a child, and praise all mothers who bring life into this world, for without them, our people could not continue. We got a good witch names. Ein, Butsislava, Boshana, Tori, Angelica, Privislava, Kotovatre, Brigantia. I kind of like this because it sounds like she's a brigand. Heard the devs Witcher and Frostpunk made this game. I see the resemblance. I mean, definitely the same kind of vibe in terms of like mythology. More of them are coming. Whisperers can use powerful spells called incantations, which vary in nature. Each use of this divine power costs faith and triggers a cooldown. Open the incantation menu. Use Fracture on the wild folk. Spawn hellish torturers to crush the limbs of your opponents. The target needs to be severely wounded before this spell can be used. None of these guys are severely wounded, but... Oh, it's gonna let me cast it anyway.
This one is mine.
We'll get you for this.
Jesus.
You saved me.
Or whatever their gods are called.
Those savages got what they deserved.
They attacked our Gord and killed our people. But you...
Bloodbending avatar
not
style, yes,
around here.
absolutely.
I am not. I've been a traveler since my village got destroyed. People call me Lynx.
I am
Hello,
Edwin,
Lynx.
an emissary of King Isidore II of Calanthea. It seems we share common enemies. What was that thing you just did to these savages?
Forest tricks. You pick them up if you live here long enough.
Smoke and
But how come
mirrors.
savages are a concern to such fine lords as you? And who are you, old man?
I'm Bogdan, elder of the tribe of the Dawn, humble servants of Dabo.
Dabo, we gotta remember this name. That's our god.
Dabo? The defeated god of the sun.
Watch your tongue, witch. I've lived long enough to recognize forbidden magic when I see it. Helping you is a mistake.
I mean, she has magic and her god lost.
Hold on, old man. Undeniably, a new
I'll
friend
always
has
side with a
the
witch.
skills and a grudge against our enemy. I would suggest we join forces and welcome her into our settlement.
I wouldn't mind a hot bath.
Well, we haven't built one.
But, sir,
You yourself keep reminding us how dangerous these lands are. Well, we could use every pair of hands, especially hands as skilled as these, to deal with those threats until the Calanthian troops arrive, couldn't we?
yes, sire.
Why is Bogdan such a pushover?
Very well then. Let's
Just kill
carry
this
on
guy.
through those swamps and across the river.
Throw him in a swamp.
There is supposed to be a very nice settlement there.
Are you sure you need to go that way?
Of course we're sure, woman. We're following the map.
Hate this
drawn by
Edwin
the
dwarf. Can we
royal
hang him already?
cartographer. What is the matter?
Just stab him and throw him in the swamp. Let the
Well,
bog take care of him.
I think I already got rid of most of the filth on the way here. But beasts, monsters, and wild folk living in those swamps drained my powers almost completely.
Beasts and monsters and... Ooh.
Building a temple and assigning somebody to pray in it would help me recover much faster.
All right.
And believe
Makes sense.
me,
That's how you get
will
faith.
find my powers useful in those swamps ahead.
Yes. I
Why is
believe
everything
that
on
we
fire?
all agree that safety of us, our subjects, is of utmost importance. Let's build this temple of yours first. No one is to enter the swamps before that.
May the
Edwin.
gods protect us.
I can take care of that, Elder. You just have some faith.
Faith allows you to use magic incantations. Quickest way to gain faith is to pray at a temple. Gotcha. We did find this chest. 18 gold. I will take it. Okay, so the wizard lady doesn't get to hang around with us, unfortunately. I guess let's go back to the base and see what's going on. We have a baby. Can she work? Can we put her in the mines? Loves winning. Longs for the reeds. Well, I guess let's make you a reed gatherer then. Assigned to get a more... No way. You can. So she assists. So probably she can't gather reeds, but she'll help her. About what's going to happen here. She's going to take those 34 reeds from her. And bring them back to town. Or she won't. And I'm totally wrong. Both of these are quite possible. A shrine. Raises Gord faith. Well, we need a temple, clearly. And it obviously needs to be in the dead center of our city because it's huge. She'll learn. Oh, maybe, yeah. Boosts gathering speed. Rip this Edwin guy into body pieces, feed those to the attacking savages. They'll feed on him. At least he has some use. I mean, it does sound like it would work. An archery range. Become archers. A hunter's den. Allows hunters to process slain game into food. I mean, there's so many things here that we don't even remotely have access to right now. So I'm just going to have her drop that off. She's my builder. My best builder, I should say. So just quickly, I'm going to have her work on that. Perfection. And then these dweebs. Looks like you got some sauvages up here. Some wild men.
Our brother is being attacked.
Oh, our brother's fine. We got some chests up here, some corpses, some loose rocks. Corbin is taking a beating. So these guys are actual warriors, which I think is maybe better than the guys we fought before. Broken sword. What does that do? 20% damage. Let's give it... You know what? Let's give it to Blinn. And then hopefully we can find some healing stuff. And an excellent spear. What is this? Incantation tree. I did not mean to open that. Spear warrior at level 2 fighting experience. I mean, we'll give it to Thorben right now, even though he's an axe warrior. Trap? What does trap mean? Unless we can place a trap. There's some healing stuff down here. I'm just going to have Thorben grab this. You're asking yourself if this game has a self-building pathway system. I can see some paths in the Gord. I think we can answer that with a yes. Now I got to go back and look. Oh, yeah, you're right. Totally. Assign a subject. Oh, you need to work. Increases faith gain from praying by 10%. Well, Kiri, son of Adolfin. Your new job is going to be to pray. Pray the day away. Some loose stones. Some more loose stones. I like that you just explore and like get stuff unlocked as well. Corpses. Treasure chest. It sounds like something is like singing constantly, and it's creeped me out. A lot of deer up here in the forest. Fishing shack required. Something is across that river that just growled at me. Treasures or spiders? What will it be? Wolves. These are my favorite to fight.
Our brother has been injured.
Yeah, mess this wolf up. This is what Thorben was born for. Drop him. An extra wolf's paw. Well, let's give that to old Blind. Everybody's getting better and better at fighting wolves. We got corpses, leather armor, and a few stacks of gold, which is great because we were actually starting to kind of run out of that. What's going on over here? Didn't I assign Carrie to this temple? Can we get to it, buddy? We don't need any more wood right now. We have loads of wood.
Sire, I'm glad that we found time to praise the true gods, but we need to proceed with our plan. The emissary is getting very anxious about it.
Do you need your scout troops to bring back whatever resources they gathered, or does it magically just travel there? It seems to magically just travel there. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. So I do want to know with her. Yeah, cool. So she's actually getting cutting experience. Believe it or not, I'm going to have her work on the temple so that Kiri can go back to work. Even though she longs for the raids, she yearns for the mines. Oh, cool. She can actually fully pray. So this is something she can do. Which means you can go back to work. We got some gold here. We got some loose rocks over here. Somebody picked up leather armor there also. which I'd like to get us look at. Minus 10% damage received. Yeah, I mean... That's a light that makes you feel safe. Oh yeah, look, there's some healing stuff. Thorbs and Blind can both take a heal. And honestly, they're all doing really good on sanity, so... Technically, the game wants me to go that way, but I'm starting to realize that the more wolves I kick the tar out of, the more loot I get, the more my people level up. So the better we are for the next zone. Hooah! Pain-killing herbs. Are they an item or just a heal? Like legit, I kind of want to like go back and just clean out everything.
Our brother needs help.
Oh, these boars are jerking us around real bad. I suppose the one concern is that I will run out of gold doing this. And then my military will start going insane. Which I guess is a real risk. What are you? A life spring. There's lots of scary noises in this forest. Like, look at the size of the map. Look how much stuff there is to loot. A whetstone. I don't even know what that does. You have a spear. You have whetstone. 5% damage. I mean, let's give it to Blind then. She's got the sword and the wolf's paw right now. Oh, this is the old hut down here. You've made a new baby. Your gourd doesn't have enough storage space for this wood. Well, first let's have a baby.
Welcomed into the Gord.
Looks like Age of Empires 3 maps with all the little random encounters you can have. Yeah, I mean, it reminds me a little bit about like Warcraft 3 as well. Like the way that you kind of take your heroes around. Yagna, I like that name. That's a good one. Yagna, I guess you can also work this. Kiri doesn't know what to do because he's full of wood. But the truth is I have lots of jobs here that we haven't figured out. A spider shrine would also be nice for our sanity. So let's have Kiri do that. A meadery seems like it would probably not go astray. Nor would probably a bath if we can sneak one in here. Right on this road. It's perfect. Now you can grab the rest of that wood and we can keep exploring. Where was I going? There's a bunch of wild warriors that away. But at this point, I'm kind of like, why not just kill everybody, right? I really wish we could get the spear unit so we could use that spear. Full of wood. I said what I said. I have no regrets. You know what? I bet it's the axe warriors do splash damage. Thorbus looked like he just leveled up. Are any of y'all missing faith? I guess you were. 100 faith.
The gourd is flourishing, sire.
An excellent bag. A forager at level 2 food production. 20% capacity for mushrooms. So can you give that to Brigandia? Answer is yes. Oh, but you have to go do it. Okay. I mean, these guys are near a fire. I guess they're safe. You all get 100 faith? Some sort of learned man down there. Sorry, where is Phelan? He's coming to with that bag. We're maxed out on faith. I gave that to the wrong person.
Our sister was wounded by a foe.
Oh, get out of there. Get out of there, girl. Oh, no.
Our sister is on her deathbed.
Losing all health results in a knockout. The subject will die if not revived from another member of your Gord. We got to get the rest of our team back. With 70 seconds. Okay. Iskra, I know you're gathering food right now. Where is Phelan?
Our sister has suffered a grievous wound.
She'll be okay. We'll get her. Well, we got her. It's okay. Phelan's on the case. You got her. You got her.
Please designate an assignment to our brother.
Iskra, I need you to trade with Brigantia.
All her life struggles led to this breakdown of her health.
Health is best regained by assigning a subject to a Balia. The subject, blah, 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 blah. They can be healed by a hermit. Here come my thugs. Can you please move into town?
We ran out of gold. We cannot afford to maintain our military.
Oh, sweet Jesus. These guys are going to hunt these wolves down because they're really good at it.
Someone has harmed our sister.
They don't care in the slightest. Exploring experience gained for 1 month. Well, that would be really nice for Phelan to get. If we could. I guess you need to clear out the area around your Gord on like regular occasion too. Poor Iskra here, not having the best time. We're gonna put her on the meadery. Her sanity is kind of low. And we have 1 month of bonus XP for whatever the heck that means. Also dropped the mushrooms. Brigantia, you are a full-grown person now, so I believe you can actually just continue your work as a forager. How do I get gold? I need to find gold veins and mine them. Which I definitely don't have any understanding of how to do yet. But I do know I can build an archery range over there.
This disease may be contagious.
What disease? Sick and in critical condition. Well, she's in the bath. Physical affection would be healed for high price at a hermit's hut. Poison. No, you're okay as long as you chill out at this Balia for a little while. These dweebs have made an archery range, so I wonder, can I make blind an archer? Ah, you need gold. And you're going to constantly lose money because we have nothing to pay you with. You know what? I think we better go reach this river crossing. How do we get towards you? Let's head up to where the witch was. Yagnahir is praying. She's at max faith. The growth is, I'm assuming, just growing. Oh, if we keep building things, we will also unlock more growth. So, sorry, is there water around that we can fish in? Yeah.
An enemy has attacked our sister.
Oh, jeez. Where is this? Phelan, get back there. You're the torchbearer, my dude. This place is risky business. All right, let's move up towards this bridge. You went with the dwarf fighter combo. What act is this? This is like the second mission in the game. Am I a dwarf fighter? Prison? Well, let's break out whoever's in there. This is a fighting experienced shrine. Let's get Thorbin. There. Maybe we can go this way. I'm assuming that's the other side of the river, but looks like that's maybe the case. Rocks. Snorts. Piggies. Secret shrine. Patron god of each profession will increase the speed of gaining experience in the field. Let's give it to Thorbs. The totem was profaned. Faith reduced by 200. No way. We got spiders.
Our sister has been injured.
Give Thorbs the heal here. I guess these guys, while they don't have gold, they're just going to keep losing sanity constantly. Yeah, I might as well just heal up to full. All right. There is no reason for me to be hanging out up here. It's clearly not the way to cross the bridge. Just trashing these piggies. Gold. And another treasure chest. Book of Skill Exploring. Only usable by a subject with experience at level 3. The next time the subject levels up and exploring, the experience level will increase by 2 instead of 1. Damn, if I had gotten this just a little bit ago.
Our sister is sick and in critical condition.
Who? You're hanging out in the bath. Do you never get better here? Poison can be cured at Balia. If I increase that. Oh, that's 20 gold to just give you a temporary increase. Healing poison. Yeah, it's not healing her poison for whatever reason. I love that this baby is building this fishing hut. It's just taking her forever. You can go help them out.
We need more gold if we want to keep our military units.
Yeah. Keep them sane, you mean? All right, where is the way over
The
here?
settlement's growth has significantly increased.
What if I just tell you guys to do that? Where will you take me? Ah, here we go. Through the fires. This is where I needed to go. Training villagers to make them universal. I don't know, universal, but definitely upgrading many things. Yagna is young. She's a new one. Why don't we turn her onto that? She's zealous and work-driven. Iskra, we can just send you back to work. Gerwen, we can make you do that.
Our sister is seriously ill.
Did I unlock anything? I didn't. No, not really. Storehouse increases the maximum amounts of stuff you can store. Can we pop this in here somewhere, maybe? I wonder about just building this and building the maybe we could get the faith up with the shrine as well. Put that on the way in, maybe. Near all the statues. Why not? Poorly worded, heal, not like heal, actually cure. You need a hermit's hut to cure it. That is quite possible. I haven't met a hermit, though. Gold. A berserker skull. Gives an additional 1% attack damage for every 2% lost health. Okay. 20% attack to wolves, 20% attack, period. Excellent
Our
spear.
sister is being attacked.
Who is being attacked? Iskra. Oh, you're being attacked bad. You're being attacked real bad. God damn it.
Our sister is ill and requires aid.
Into the pots. I want this berserker skull. I feel like it's better than a wolf's paw. I guess I could send someone to get that wolf's paw. Where are we going? We saw a cage this way with a prisoner in it. Fighting experience for 1 month. We'll give that one to Blind. Seeing as Thorben is already, I think, a maxed out fighter. What are you? Gazers. Attack damage in dense forest, does not use its special ability face hug on scouts. Get Shrekt. Green herb removes any poison affecting the subject. Do we send her up here? Oddveg. That's what I needed. Another guy in my military.
Tend to our sister. This disease may be contagious.
Iskra seems to be fighting poison. Legit, I'm just gonna do that. And let's see what happens.
is in danger.
Never mind. We're not going to do that. Phelan just stepped on the poison trap. He's like the one guy who's meant to be able to get rid of it. Phelan, you got to get out of there, homie. We're getting wrecked. We got to get you some red herbs. Oh, there's some red herbs. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Might be possible to gather and take back.
Our sister was wounded by a foe.
It doesn't seem like it. I guess you can go back to business, lady. Brigantia's out here soloing wolves. And you know what? Good for her.
Someone has harmed our sister.
Let's get you into the bath. Now
Our
Iska's
sister is
out here
sick
fighting
and in
wolves.
critical condition.
This is the new squad. Let's get, man, we're so close to getting out of here. There's a
Our
bunch more of these
sister's
poison
been injured.
herbs. I hear more sneaky stabbies. That sounded big. What? Ardavan. Ardavan's rotting body is home to spirits of sloth and repugnance. This horror is inseparably bound to its swampy surroundings, which it feeds on and toxifies with its secretions. Although Ardavan cannot move its body, it doesn't mean you'll be able to escape its demands. 50% attack damage if it's raining, which, as far as I am aware, it is always raining. There's a bunch more of those guys over here, so I kind of feel like we should take them out before fighting this dweeb.
Do you even know what's ahead of us?
A river crossing?
Yes. Which is also a horror's lair.
Horror's lair.
It's known as Ardawen. And it won't let you pass without a sacrifice.
Sacrifice? We will wipe this monster from the face of the earth.
No, I'll sacrifice someone.
Killing a horror is not an easy task, sire. No one has attempted such a feat in years. We would need a great deal of experienced warriors to have a fighting chance.
It's much more than a monster. It's a sentient demon, conjured from the most vile souls that Velis could stitch together in the underworld.
Whoa.
My magic has no effect on it. If you don't want to die, just comply with whatever it asks you for.
What do we fight it or do
Or
we
try a
give into
different
it?
path.
I don't want to hear about a different route. We'll follow the plan and give this creature whatever it desires, or kill it for all I care. It's the steward's decision.
I mean, I have 3 axe wielders. Powerful magical creatures guarding the wild lands. Eventually, every tribe has to face their plague or satisfy their demands. Fighting them is extremely difficult. Even Lynx's warning did not prepare you for what you see emerging from the bog. A rotten, deformed monstrosity with a grimacing face that mocks humanity. He slowly raises his blistered hands and points at me. Feed me young flesh. Sacrifice a child to Ardavan. So it's clearly poison. It's going to do poison damage. My guy Thor, he's got like 5 fighting. I don't know how the others are there. Not as good, but... Fighting a horror is a desperate act, one more foolish than courageous. These horrible creatures are created by Velis itself and aided with godly powers. Even a team of seasoned warriors is no guarantee for success. Okay, let's say no and say decide later. And then let's go over here.
The horror calls for a sacrifice.
I mean, we got babies. We can get rid of babies. Babies are expendable. Find another way around. I mean, I don't think that was really an option. Ooh, a chest. A dried lizard. One of you have room in your pack for that. I believe that's Oddveg. 20% health regen. Is it winter? Oh, it is. How interesting. It looks like we've had another kid here. Maybe? Having a hard time figuring out. We're running low on reeds. It is clearly wintertime. We're 10 out of 14 max pop. And we have, what are our spells? Siphon the life force of your enemies, making them weak and vulnerable. Focus on the fruits of their labor. Speed up their movement. Strength and speed of all of our attacks. A mist that conceals your subjects. Or sight, the power of the sun to illuminate the gloom of eternal night. I keep saying that a plague is spreading throughout my people. And it's because she keeps trying to give people the plague. So here's the deal. There's more of these poison plants, green herbs, up here. There's a bunch more of them. So I'm just going to have her come up here and get this. Because I feel like we have to do something about this insanity. What is this? This is a big tree. What are you? More gazers? Medium gazers? We're all face hugging the hell out of us right now. Sacred place bolsters the faith of everyone nearby. Oof, man, we took a beating here. Okay. There's more guys up here. I mean, this world is just like full of stuff to explore. How are you doing? You decided not to leave town like I asked you to. Well, you know what? These are red herbs, red herbs, red herbs. I don't need you to take a red herb. I need you to take a green herb. Like that one. I suppose we could haste her. Now she'll zoom through the night. Red herbs, red herbs, red herbs. Lots of healing herbs around. Oh, you know what? She can also grab that wolf's paw when she's done on the way back. Ah, good stuff. That said, the poison afflicting you is now removed. But you are very clearly still poisoned. Light. Oh, that's why. So she is permanently poisoned until we find a hermit. Not only is she permanently poisoned, but her poison will always... What's going on here? What does this mean? Hungry? Why can none of you do your job? Is there no food to get in the winter?
The horror is seeking our service.
It will play with our lives or worse. All right, you know what? Screw it. Let's save and try to kill it. I would like to heal up Phelan before we go in. If there's any red herbs around. Everyone's a little wounded here, but... Let's see what this is like. My guess is going to be really bad. I want to make sure that we have magic cast on us, like Battle Cry. Oh man, you're already taking a pounding there. We did a lot right away. Though I can't tell you if it's going to be enough. Everybody here is really wounded except Blinn. Can the three of you peel back? Are these all red herbs by any chance? They are. Phelan. You. Oddveg. So you decided not to sacrifice any more children? Foolish, brave, but foolish. Axe up the whole village and attack again? I mean, if this guy will go back and get his heal. And if Blind will attack, which he's not doing. Phelan's not great at attacking, but... Like, we're actually doing decent damage. Phelan's gonna die if we keep him in here. You gotta get out as well. How are we? Not even close, hey? Not even close. Attacks the weakest targets in range. All right, hold on. Let's be smart about that then. Well, there's a lot of things that we can kill in the area if we want to level up before we fight it some more.
And although they can be violent,
If I could
Conquest
get
was one of them.
archers,
We ran out of gold. We cannot afford to maintain our military.
they would obviously be very useful in this situation as well. There's other monsters around here I want to kill.
We must act before the horror punishes us.
Resources in range for fishing shack slot 1 is depleted. So I guess this is the other thing, is I'm just going to run out of food and everything else that exists. Now they're building storehouses. Without gold, I can't make more military units. But I suppose if I was to say an axe wielder symbol, that has value to me. Give this to Oddveg. And then take that axe wielder symbol. Scroll of food production. Just get the hell out of there for a second. A lot of them. A remedy minus 20%. Where did that go? All right, we got 15 gold. All of these people are bored. Are any of them good for fighting? No. You're a baby. Well, no, you're actually a baby. I don't know what it costs to get people equipped as archers. I don't really love the idea of Iskra going out and doing this, but if I have 3 archers and 3 axe people, which is the maximum I appear to be able to have, that's a posse. It's fine. We're just going to take some penalties. I wish I knew where that axe item went. Also, Eagle, hi, by the way. Maybe if I turn on sense mode? No. Oh, it's in this bag. Oh, it's just experience gain. All right, so I'm gonna give your broken sword to Thorben. And then I'm gonna give your spear to Oddveg. Damn, that dried lizard would be better on somebody else as well. You know what? Let's swap that for the whetstone. And then I'm gonna have her... No, I don't want the laudanum. God damn it, dude. I gotta wait for the rest of the party to show up. You can exchange with Iskra. Give her laudanum. And then take that axe wielder symbol. Somebody else should take this scroll of food production. I don't really care who. And then what I just want to do is find the last of these red herbs to heal up this party. And then I guess we're going to go in guns blazing. Our brother Kiri is about to lose his mind, so we better get him down at the mead hall. It's difficult to balance the like different styles of things going on here. You're gonna pray. Everybody else is kind of doing their thing. Getting Jagged Alliance vibes from this wandering. I know. We're all over the place here. Let's try saving the game again here. And then what I want to do is I want to like split up So if I'm correct, this guy has now gotten a collection of tentacles. On top of his regular ass stuff. Focus offensive. Sap. This makes them weak and vulnerable for 50 seconds. So I feel like that's probably... Oh, right. But her magic doesn't affect it. I wish I could cast this on like a blob of people. all my archers. Dudes, don't all stand together like that and get murdered. Hey, lad. Okay, I think we can do this. We just got to be a little bit smarter off the top. I got to separate out my archers so they don't all get AoE'd.
The wild folk used to live like wild animals.
Well, can you imagine
And
this on
although they
permanent?
can
This
be
is
violent,
crazy.
conquest was...
We need more gold if we want to keep our military units.
All right, Brig, Iskra, Blind, Thorbin, Odveg, Phelan. Everybody's nice and separated. Let's go a little bit further. No, no, you've gone too far. And how long does Battlecry work? 40 seconds. And then costs 5 seconds to rebuild.
The horror is waiting for a token of our worship.
Attack! Where are you going, Thorbin? Get Gerwin out of there. I don't know what happened to her. She's been attacked by something weird. Iska somehow got like one shot. Gerwin is being attacked by fleas. Iska, stay out. Gerwin, go in. Oh, you can only attack him in the front is what the problem is. Yeah, that's a big problem. Battlecry's on cooldown. I can't really do anything else. Temple level 2. Apparitions control, restore, cure poisons, heal your subject's wounds, entangle, and pestilence. Can I upgrade the temple? Somehow, but we don't have it unlocked. We're gonna go for broke here. They're meant to go for the weakest people first. How did we do more damage last time? All right, hold on. We're going to try this one more time. We're going to try this one more time. He's got a lot of tentacles. He does.
The wild folk used to live
This is
like
part of the
wild
problem.
animals.
I wonder if
And although they can be
waiting
violent, conquest
meant that he got harder.
We ran out of gold. We cannot afford.
You know what I mean? Thorbs, we're going to have you go there. And I'm also going to just battle cry Thorbs right now.
To maintain our
Odveg, you're going to go in the middle. Brig, you're going there. Gerwin, you're going here. Iskra, you're going here. Thorbin, what's going on? Okay. Brig will move you out a little bit more. Building a tower there? I don't think you can build... Well, the towers don't really do anything, right? Like, they don't shoot arrows. They just allow you to make more scouts.
we need to satisfy the Horus caprice.
See, for some reason, this Dumbo decides to get into this big AoE instead of just shooting from where they are. And just takes an insane amount of damage because of it. Like, you're dead now, Gerwin. And this guy is affected by... I don't know what this spell is. I think we might just have to sacrifice a baby. Yeah, he keeps casting stuff to, like, entrap them. Special ability Infest. Alright. We're gonna sacrifice a baby. I know when I've been beat.
The wild folk used to live like wild animals. And although they can be violent,
We need more gold if we want to keep our military.
I know when I've been beat. Accept the challenge. Small child. Please come out here. Oh, actually, we just had another small child. So, Candace, you can keep doing what you're doing. Borislava.
A new life has been brought into the world.
The child known as Sacrifice. You have a job to do. Your job is to get eaten. And these military dweebs, I don't know, man. I guess, well, why don't we just go exploring down this way into some bad guys.
Our brother was wounded by a foe.
No time like the present to get these archers leveled up. I hope that small baby is okay wandering through the forest completely by themselves in the pitch black. I think I'm assuming they're fine to do that. It does seem like when you click with a group, they prioritize the person who is like the lowest HP, which I really appreciate. You know, if we built a hunter's den, there's lots of things we could hunt. We've been here. That's all river. I guess let's go past this. Small baby. Are you ready to become one with the big thing in the woods? Here, look at this corpse first. 16 gold. Another child also started to run towards this horror? I hope not. You may enter. Have you ignored the thing in the woods? I mean, I guess you have to do something or it doesn't build that bridge for you. So you probably can't cross the river.
Who could have done this?
Maybe the giant monster in the woods. Just a thought.
So many lives lost.
Actually, it's probably the Emperor.
What is that?
Oh! No! I think I found out what it is.
Get ready to fight.
Magic. Smilodon? Oh, is that what it is? Not a dragon.
It left.
What's happening here?
Tell me
I
more.
don't understand it either. But we should leave immediately. He may return at any time.
I agree with the witch, sire. Let's hide in the woods and plan our next move carefully.
What about this gourd? It's a perfect gourd. I mean, it's on fire, but think of all the loot. Smilodon. Pathfinder, finish your second campaign by doing something. You were just beaten by a swamp uggo. Think you think a dragonish thing? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. On our route to gold, we had to face not one, but two horrors. We found a magic wielder to help us face these monstrosities, but it's better that we secure our position before venturing forward. Do you wish to continue playing the campaign? Absolutely. Are you kidding me? So we're looking for gold is our thing. Okay. Looks like we have like a big giant Yeti bear over here. We have like worms. Some sort of monster that lives in a tree. That looks like the little face hugger guys we were fighting. There's not too many scary monsters on the map. Being said, there's no guarantee that this map won't continue further. As we dive deeper and deeper into the swamps. Into this hellscape. I guess maybe the idea is that there's monsters on the outside, which is why we're taking the inside path. But there's clearly also monsters on the inside. There's monsters goddamn everywhere in this place. Well, let's proceed. Was that really him?
Was that
Smidge?
really him?
Oh.
Shmi, the prince of the underworld.
I don't need to say nothing.
If so, I should be dead.
Shaky Bear
Yet
looks
I'm
friendly.
still alive. Dolia's with me, blessing me with good fortune against the odds.
I did notice all the
It
spooky
must have
ghosts.
been her who crossed my path with the tribe of the Dawn and the Calanthians. I will help them. And who knows? They might help me too.
Starting group 6. Well, you know our boy Thorben is coming with us. Max level fighter. He's got a flair for fighting. He's got the wolf tooth necklace, which does nothing. The berserker's skull and the broken sword, which does nothing. Non-military profession. Weird. Iskra's got the excellent bag, which is really good for mushrooms, and she's good for food production. So we're going to keep her. We're going to keep Thorben. Kiri's got 2 sets of prayer beads. I don't even know where he got those from. Gnome Vera, she's got the wolf paw. She's like, okay. This guy's become really good. He's fighting and exploring now. He's almost max level fighting, which is hilarious because he's an explorer. And technically, as long as I don't put him in the military, his spending doesn't matter. Blind is brave versus mimics, but fears foul spawn. Loves winning, longs for reeds. Yegna is zealous and work-driven. Food. Gerwin, braves versus wolves, but hates bathing. You're not good at anything. Oddveg, you are identical to Blind, but worse. But you have a lot of really good gear on you. I wish, this is one thing I'd like to do, is be able to take all of the items off of people. And Candace is a little baby. With a flair for mining. And a minimalist. She's actually not bad. Long legs, but weak for a scout. Oddveg has wide vision, but is a disbeliever. This dude's a martial artist who gets subject loss. He's also got an excellent bow. So you might be worth taking. You're a good fighter. Labushka. Strong versus Zeka, just catastrophizer. No good at mining. Food production expert, but impious. He also has an excellent bag. Oh, you're really good at food production and you're good at cutting. Who's my other food production expert? Nobody. Okay, so this guy's really good. I'm probably going to take him. Sanity while Gord is faithful. You're a good miner, but not really that great. She's a shaman and unskilled in mining. All right. Well, look. We got to take Thorbin. I think I'd like a Erect, this archer. He seems like he'd be really valuable. We'll take Phelan to take a look around, which means we need one cutter. We need one food person, which I hate to say it, I think is not going to be you, Iskira, because this guy is just so much better at it. And he also has the excellent bag. You're really good at building buildings, but you're not really good at anything else. I kind of want this miner. Even though like we don't have someone who mines yet, I feel like we're going to unlock that pretty soon. I mean, I guess it might as well be you. Yeah, might as well be you. I wish I could just take everybody.
He'll be fine.
You said it though? You said
All
it?
right.
You said.
I think we've gone far enough.
Which?
Someone explain to me what the hell that thing was.
I've seen
Miner who's a
lot of
miner?
creatures in my life, but this.
This is
I mean,
not
you grow up
something
to be a
people
good
see
one.
and manage to tell stories about. It must have been Shmi, or the serpent, as it was once known.
But Jimmy is just a children's tale, feasting on flesh, enslaving souls. How can it be true?
Souls?
Yeah, you're gonna say that
What
after
is
you
this
just saw a giant
tomfoolery?
bog monster?
What's so surprising about that? You saw it with your own eyes. Didn't you notice the race surrounding it? That is exactly how they describe him. The General of Horrors. Prince of the Underworld.
Prince of... that's absurd. What's more absurd is your gods.
Oh,
With creatures like that lurking in the forest. We need to build proper fortresses. Or else, we'll have nowhere to run.
He is very aware, sire. A nearby area seems fitting for our next Gord. Once we set up the initial settlement, we can then build up the palisade and surround ourselves with rattlesnakes and fireflies that will warn us whenever a threat is near.
is that how rattlesnakes and fireflies work?
I agree. Especially with the wild folk after us. We're on their turf now.
Rattlesnakes and fireflies.
Don't just stand here. Get on with it.
That'll stop these monsters. Couple of bugs. The Chronicle, an ancient text telling the origin stories of humans, horrors, and the gods. Search for its pages scattered throughout the game. Okay, well now I have a collectible. Custom scenarios and campaign game modes. With the great curse came eternal, endless darkness. Day from night is only possible by following the moon's cycle. Calanthian astronomers and sages seek answers in their studies of stars and planets, but the people simply believe in old tales. Even the worshippers of Dabo are losing hope that the sun of ever regaining rulership of the skies. Mokosh and Dabo. Mokosh the Arcane, Mokosh the Merciful. God of like life, and the Sun God, great giver, protector of mankind. You have unlocked a conspiracy page.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, I want to read this.
Long had Veles watched fire.
Hell yeah.
Wonder how he could make a stand against it.
Snacks saying,
Save
"Don't
his
step on me."
creation from the conflagration. For all the animals and plants hailed to humans now, who carried a flaming torch, and even the horrors did shudder at the sight of fire, reluctant to fight the heart of Dabo. No longer were humans but defenseless prey, since they now also armed themselves with iron claws. Thus did many of the horrors restrain their cravings for a hunt. There were but
Iron
two
claws
things
is
that
cool.
fire could not conquer: the rock and the river, the heart of the earth and the blood of the water. And so, one night, when tired Makash did soundly sleep, Veles crept beneath the cover of darkness and stole away the blood that slowly drained from her body, which also drains from every woman's body, so that the flow of life could continue.
Ha. So you can blame Veles for periods.
The prince of the underworld. Makash's blood.
We don't need to hear this again. Veles took the crystal clear blood of Makash and poured it into the most perfect, horrifying shape he could create. He did not desire to animate with the power of the air, for a breath of the skies only fed fire. Just as Dabo tore a part of his fiery heart to save the humans, so did Veles tear a fragment from his very own, in name of all humans' demise. A rock the hardest and darkest of any of the world, one made with the most wicked thoughts and the heaviest passions, a source of power and will for Veles's most monstrous creation, which did laugh at fire, and was named Jmi, a prince among the serpents, and an enemy of humans.
Our sister is seriously ill.
You've got to be kidding me. I took the one who has blight with me. Are you joking? And she still has blight. God. Gord, damn it. Of all the things, everyone is going to have blight now. It's going to be awful. Can we make this even bigger? Initial Gord size cannot be too large. Oh, you know what I can do, though? I can build it around these rocks. So that we don't have to deal with the weird placement of that. I can't believe I took the one with blight. Fool. Fool of a toque. All right, this is a very strangely shaped gourd, but I'll allow it. Maybe flatten this one out a bit. There. Prashish. And so it was built. You did it. You bought a Steam Deck. Nice. Nice. Sucker's been paying for security systems and burglar alarms all these years. I can't believe this, man. Everyone's going to be sick because of her.
That's a good start. Remember what you learned so far.
And this is like the first mission that's like, oh, now it's up to you to make sure that you don't screw up the gourd. It's on you now, homie. Is there any water around for thatcheries? Actually, don't know. Ugh, I can't even build the Balia yet. Kira, you get to work on that. Phelan, you, Thorben, and Gnirat might as well start getting outside. What else can we make? Absolutely nothing. A firefly is a simple structure that provides light outside the palisade. Well, that's handy. I might even say it's a little dandy. It looks like there's monsters down this way, so I'm just going to do a little exploring
Our
at the
sister
moment.
is ill and requires aid.
Also just trying to keep everybody outside this hellscape. That is the plague. I hear spiders.
Our brother is being attacked.
Clang. Oh, cool. He shoots 2 arrows at once. Or he can, I should say. Anything good here? No, not really. Do some exploring. Recognize the god name from Thea the Awakening? Oh. And the sacrificing of children to monster? I mean, that's a pretty common... Is this a hermit's hut? I might be able to cure my plague here. I mean, it's either a hermit's hut or a witch's hut. Oh man, the archer is good. Boggin trolls you, but that's a good start. It's a witch's hut. So the witch's hut can heal mental afflictions, but not physical afflictions. Which is, of course, what we are afflicted with. Graves.
Someone has harmed our brother.
Yeah, he's fine. So these are forced graves? Yeah.
Tend to our sister. This disease may be contagious.
I cannot tend to our sister until I find us a hermit. Hopefully I will find one sooner than later. What's this? A corpse. A scout's symbol. What's that do? Exploring experience. Well, I mean, we might as well put it on you for now. All right, we got spiders up ahead, but if there's a hermit anywhere, it's probably going to be in this direction, given where the witch was.
Our brother needs help.
Phelan, you're actually pretty weak right now. Gold, food, spider eggs, which are traps. Okay. Can restore even the most grievous injuries. Health plus 1 point per second. So Phelan will just start naturally healing, that means? And everybody else is going to have to deal with all these spider traps. Well, the nice thing is now we've at least kind of cleared this area out. Are you a hermit? No. You're a vagrant. He wants to join you, and he'll do it for 45 food. Balin!
Our sister is sick and in critical condition.
Balin, son of Olwyn, what are you good at? Lookout towers have 20% longer range, and bonfire effects last 20% shorter. Axe Pit, Balia. I feel like the Balia is what we have to start with here right now. I'm gonna build it right here. Nice and close. What are the mushrooms for? You can gather them with a foraging hut, which I desperately need to build. Okay, so good news is that this area is clear of spiders. That's all rocks. That's the witch. Which means... Damn, I guess we're just gonna start exploring this way.
Now, Gord, the previous wild folk raid caught us by surprise.
I would advise setting a patrolling route
A
for
patrol
our military
route.
units or scouts, and placing fireflies in strategic locations in the vicinity. More torchlight will reveal what lurks in the darkness.
Build 3 fireflies. I mean, it seems like there's a bit of a natural entrance here that, like, you have to...
Our sister is seriously ill.
This is a bit of an edge point. So what I want to know is if we go this way, where does this kind of cut off on this side? Bit of a gap here. Okay. Phelan, you can take a heal. We got piggies. And termite mines. So this is where clay is. Oh yeah, we're going to want this stuff for sure. That'll be a super useful spot to put that. All right, so that's one pathway in. Where's that witch's hut? I guess this is the other pathway in.
Our brother hasn't done much lately.
Our brother Balin awaits your command. I'm sorry, dude. I thought you had a job. Called that foraging hut. Rattlesnakes, a crude alarm made from bells and bones, attracts hostiles' attention and slows the enemy who destroys it. Right now we need more reeds. We got some wild guys up here. We're gonna kill them. Bunch of gold as well.
Our brother was wounded by a foe.
Ooh, Phelan, you're not the guy to tank that. Good fighters, though. Our boys are tough as hell. Oh man, they are chunky. But our boys are tougher. An excellent hammer. What do you want to bet? That's like, we build things fast. Mining efficiency. Oh. More grizzles over there. We got a bit of wood up this way. And some healing items. Which we can sneak. Is this a druid's hut? This is the hermit's hut? Alchemist's hut. Transmutation. You want to transmute some of your items, you've grown tired of them or need gold. Show me, what did you bring? Huh. Interesting. I mean, valuable, but again, not exactly what I was looking for. These are some graves. Uh-oh. Trap triggered. Rattlesnake, maybe? Let's just put these guys by the fire right now while we deal with the base. I think that's our entrance, so I'd kind of like to have another entrance on this side, because it feels like I've cleared out...
Tend to our sister. This disease may be contagious.
Oh, there's a cage here. Yo, you know what? We're bringing our boys back this way. How did I miss this? Seems like so obvious. We are maxed out on wood, by the way, so... We have a firefly there. By the clay. I don't know. I guess like a firefly here might be wise. If that's a camp, a firefly here-ish? And if we can get an extra dude from here. Bloodworms. Hidden underground in bushes or below landslide, bloodworms and their offspring wait patiently for a victim. Suck at skin like leeches while adults attack the victim's mouth and lay eggs in their body. After hatching, the offspring feed off the host's carrion and choose an unlucky scavenger. Special ability is Molt. I wonder if I shouldn't get these healing herbs here first.
Being attacked.
Oh, good, they've vanished. Travelers may pray at shrines. Thorben, get at him. Oh, there's so many.
Our brother has been injured.
Okay, thankfully our dudes are legendary at this point.
Someone has harmed our brother.
And care not for the bloodworms. Thorben is a god among mortals.
Our sister is sick and in critical condition.
Labushka, daughter of Boone. She's brave versus mimics and fierce foulspawn. I feel like every single axe person we get from the forest has this exact same combo of traits. She's good at cutting. I'm really having a problem keeping up with reeds, so I'm just going to send her to go do that. Thorb. Can you not just get right over there? A couple of graves down here we should probably do some looting on. Nice. Yeah, it does automatically take the lowest person. I mean, I guess let's loot these graves. Lose a bit of sanity, but that should be fine. And I think what I would like to do is build a additional gate right here. And we have a new baby.
By the grace of the gods, a child is born.
Emlyn. Why not? All right. And now that our dudes are kind of back, we can have them just do a little bit of building. We've done some pretty good exploring. I feel pretty good about how we have everything right now. We do know that there are things to hunt down here, so I'm going to build a little hunter's hut on this back gate. Then hopefully our dweebs can get out and build some of these fireflies as well, because that is kind of our quest. Then we can see what the rattlesnakes are all about.
Our sister is seriously ill.
You know, for someone who is seriously ill, you don't actually seem to take that much poison damage. And I'm a little confused how. It seems to be that she takes poison and just heals it at like the same rate. Emlyn, I'd love it if you were a hunter, but I don't think you know how. So I'm going to have you just follow, I don't know, Balin for now, I guess. All right, that's the bathing hut. Let's have these guys work on the fireflies. We'll send Thorben there. And Phelan, you can go to that one. Nice to have a little bit of like vision outside of our base.
To save on space, rather than placing more buildings of the same type, we can improve the ones that we've got. Initial improvements usually require some clay,
Good.
Build a clay works and gather clay from nearby deposits to make structural improvements.
You've unlocked Praise the True Gods. Oh, we just unlocked a lot of books. All right, we don't need to watch all of those right now, though. But I guess we need to build a clay works now. 100 reeds.
Not enough resources.
You require additional resources. Trade-off choices. Whether you like it or not, life is challenging and littered with difficult choices. Read through panels to learn about their consequences.
There's a new decision to be made. A stranger is asking to join us.
A mining expert has come to our doors. He loves his job and was devastated when his previous mine was depleted. He really wants to join us, so he's offered some iron if we accept. Your people really admire his kind of dedication and hard work. What? Why would I not take this guy in? Technologically ignorant. 10% scorpion rate attack. As soon as we got a little bit more reeds, we should be fine. She's taking some damage? I really can't tell. You know what, Chabor? I'm going to just turn you... You're a food production expert with an excellent bag. Why are you not on food? And Balin... I'm going to put you on reeds instead. Maybe. If your village is at the limit of its food production. I mean, definitely not at the limit of food production right now. I wonder if I shouldn't make my archer a hunter for a little while. See, this is the thing, is we're now collecting reeds from down here. Because of where I actually put this gate, it's really hard to reach. And I might have screwed that up. This might have been better for fish.
Our brother's hands are idle.
Storage capacity for wood has been exhausted. Well, I've got a Burk news for you. Orc!
Our sister is ill and requires aid.
I'll put a little spider down here. Pouring rain again. We're up to 100 reeds, so let's get Clayworks, which is humongous. God, I'm really rapidly running out of space. But I guess we'll be able to get Garter on that, because I'm assuming that Claywork works the same. Ooh, you have an axe wielder's symbol. But I guess my axe dude is already maxed, dude.
Civilization advances.
Okay. So he's going to work in the clay hut, and he's going to mine a bunch of clay. Wild boar carvings. We can also make, which are really nice. Really purty. Let's put him right there, and then we're gonna get back to exploring. I still gotta find a hermit to cure our poor blighted what's her face, who is passing that poison on to everybody else. But thankfully it does like wear off after time.
Tend to our sister. This disease may be contagious.
All right, homies. We got work to do. I can't move people here, can I? Positive modifiers, no. So, if this is where the clay is, we should probably explore a little bit past it. Make sure that whatever that is doesn't come Bloodworms. Is that caltrops there?
Our brother
My
needs
archer
help.
back. Ooh, there's a lot of them.
We ran out of gold. We cannot afford to maintain our military.
Man, I am perpetually out of gold. That is like just my state. Ah, corpses and a profaned idol. Jeez, we're not having any luck here. We did get some reeds. Zagach. Plant and animal. They can be found in forests, grassy areas, and swamps. All places they can hide thanks to the plants on their back. They avoid humans but will attack when provoked. Attacks with a forked tongue and a beak-like muzzle, capable of tearing out a spine with ease. They have a lot of HP. Like, a lot of HP. If they will avoid us unless provoked, I don't really see...
Our sister is sick and in critical condition.
This must be a bloodworm. A good reason to provoke them. That's that hut. You know what? I want to go past this hut and go this way. Something tells me if I am to find a dude, the dudes that I'm looking for, I will find them this way.
Our brother is in danger.
Oh, poor Thorben. Just getting face hugged. Failing, man. You are face tanking these dudes way more than you ought to be. Shrines. All right, Phelan, you can hit that. 100 faith. 25 wood. A grave with pain-killing herbs. I guess I should have given that hammer back to somebody in the base. If I was to say drop these boots, pick up those herbs, they will automatically heal you for a bunch of damage. It does seem to be that's the case.
Our brother was wounded by a foe.
These wolves can't figure out. Oh,
Our brother is being attacked.
well, this is very funny. They couldn't figure out how to get around the woods until they cheated it. Man, they did some gross damage there. Blah, 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 blah. The gold. Ooh, I don't know that I'm in a position to fight this many spiders. I think we might actually need to go back to the Gord. This looks interesting, though. Ooh. No, that's more Zagachs. I don't want to mess with them. Wow.
Someone has harmed our brother.
Thank God we came this way, because apparently this is where all of my reed keepers are. Just like desperately looking for more reeds. This camp we can light and get a bonfire going. Okay. We're gonna head back to camp briefly. because I want
Our
to trade.
sister is seriously ill.
I want to trade off Gniriat's hammer to Garder. Seeing as he's the one doing all what I assume counts as the mining. These dweebs can get in the bath. And this broken sword, hey? Yeah, this also doesn't work for military people.
People cannot eat their daydreams, sire.
I have no food? Jesus. Oh my god. Where are my food production people? Far-seated, fire, okay. Well, I love that we have all of these herbs. I'd love it more if we had some food to eat. Oh, it's because it's winter time. And the food production people can't make any food in the winter. From the mushrooms is what I mean. Oof. That is scruff McGruff. Sister is sick and in critical condition. I mean, she's fine. She'll survive. I should build a temple. More structures can be upgraded, which brings additional benefits such as buffs or more assignment slots. Better to upgrade a building than build more than one of them. What kind of buildings can be upgraded? The bath, perhaps? I guess right now, probably the hunter's house. Depositing efficiency 25%. Oh, upgrade the palisades to level 2. Oh, well, all right. And build 2 rattlesnakes in my boot. Well, I'm going to build 1. Shoot. There's exactly enough clay here to upgrade that. I'm gonna build a rattlesnake there then. And I think I'll build a rattlesnake here. And light that fire again. Perhaps Gniriat could go out and build these.
Our sister is ill and requires aid.
Really? She's ill. And requires aid? Seems surprising. I'm gonna build that there. The old meadery. A fishing shack would also be really good. If I was to say build an additional gate over here. Over here? Yeah. What are you doing, Emmeline?
Please designate an assignment to our sister.
Oh, you grew up. That's what you're doing. Or not doing. As it may be. You and you can go here and here.
Our sister suffers from a horrible affliction.
Oh, no. A mental affliction. Is this the real world or is this just fantasy? Is this a memory or is it a nightmare? One thing is sure, it's all very confusing and difficult to be useful if you can't focus on your task. Guinevere is suffering from brain rot. Attack damage, food production, mining speed, and cutting speed. So this is our sick lady, who is now also a little bit insane. The good news is she's right next to the witch's hut. The bad news is that the witch's hut requires food. The crazy hilarious news is there's all sorts of sanity reviving drugs right next to her that she could have picked up at any time.
Tend to our sister. This disease may be contagious.
Oi, oi, oi. In fact, we have a lot of people going insane right now.
Our source of food has been depleted.
You there, Labushka. You desperately need to not go insane.
Our
So does
source
this
of
guy.
food has been depleted.
Oh, yo. There's too much. There's too much. Upgrade those. 147. This guy build the other rattlesnake. What happened to my miner? You are out of clay. I'm 4 units out of clay. Something tells me that it's not meant to be like that. It's just this funny little something I'm feeling. Can we light this fire? Would be nice. Pop you in here. Balin, I told you to go drink at the
Our
pub.
sister is sick and in critical condition.
I know, dudes. We're having a real rough go across the board. But there isn't a lot I can do about it right now. More food, that might be the end. Just joining back, so no idea what's going on, but no food and insanity was the first words I heard. I think we're okay. It's just that we got a little slow swapping
Our
out to
source
the
of
old
food
food
has been
department.
depleted.
All right, I'm gonna put you on that. Y'all are doing okay on the old insanity meter. Labushka, your insanity is doing okay. I feel like Emmeline is probably the next one who has to go there. This firefly is going to make a big difference for them. But real talk. We never explored this little spot. Which looks like it's got some loot in it. So I'm just going to send my guys down here. I want to make sure that like this back zone is cleared so I don't have to worry about accidentally running into trouble.
Our brothers are enjoying their quality of life.
Play! Hooray! Just the kind of thing I was looking for. Oop. Side quests. Every so often, an urgent matter will require your attention.
There's a new challenge to consider.
Okay. Balin. No, you're extremely good at cutting. What are you doing getting food? You're actually meant to be pretty good at food too. Sorry, who is? You're my miner. I need you back on clay. This lady, Labushka, daughter of Boone, we could put her on that. Crazy lady with the brain rot. I'd like you maybe just to go solve your witch's brain rot problem and then maybe sit in the bar. I guess let's do this
Our
first.
people are intrigued by an old story they've heard.
Learned one of the scholars has ventured deep into the forest searching for the truths behind the genesis of the monsters. By the time we learned of this, she was already gone, but her friend told us where she was going. It's worth searching for her. Even if we fail to find her, we might bring her remains home and can learn something about the monsters that hunt us. Go to the marked area in 25 minutes. Okay, we have an adventure to go on. We have a big time adventure to go on. We also have a new baby.
A new life has been brought
Halton.
into the world.
All right, if this is cleared, We have 25 minutes to get across the entire map. Gee, Jiminy Jillikers. And we know there's bad monsters here. So let's go up here. Halton, you're bored. You can be healed of your brain rot. You can come back here. Baldwin, your sanity's doing okay. Halton, let's have you follow that fishing lady.
Our people are hungry.
You're a beast hunter. Oh no, let's have you follow the hunters.
Sire.
Of course, my sanity's going down because I let all my food go out. We need a temple, but the problem is I actually can't fit one in because I made my base badly. I guess I could put a little shrine in here, though, in the middle. A new sacrifice candidate? That's how it works. You're not wrong. So we can sell, and we can sell stuff to him, basically. If we find some cool new items. Alright, I do feel pretty confident that we should be able to beeline mostly directly towards this. A trader. A vagrant. He wants food. Dude, if I can get together 45 food, I will happily give it to you. Oh, the wolves attack the vagrant as well. Grab a little heal, a little heal. That's enough.
Is seriously ill.
I know, like, food is kind of a bit hard getting right now. It does seem like there's something going on with the way that strengths and weaknesses go. We seem to always get the exact same ones every single time. You're a level 5 cutter. God damn, son. Well, we're going to send you back there, and you're going to become a fisherman. Person got fired before anyone missed him. A vagrant, he wants food too. Us too, brother, us too. I just figure, like, he can make food, right? Auto gathering range. Oh. Why can't you switch to fisherman? Is your food production offline or something? You guys are out of food. There's nothing left for you to hunt? In this whole forest? There's no food left? You both go back to work, please. And Labushka, you're actually having a real hard time on the old sanity front here, so I'm going to throw you into that. Shabor, I think I'm going to do that with you too, because you seem to be having a bit of a struggle. Sorry. Labushka's sanity's fine. This one's sanity is bad. Gardar is bringing back enough clay that we can upgrade the last thing. I don't know how long we have on this quest. Other than it was 25 minutes from when we started. That's a trap I see on the ground. But I'll loot these bodies. Ah, poisoned. Stupid, filthy hobbitses. A life spring can restore even the most grievous of injuries. Also, lots of red herbs around here. Bazahar isn't doing anything, and I can't have him pray. Sorry, you're the forager. I wanted you to become a fisherman. Boy, and all of my hunters have nothing to hunt. Can't wait for winter to be over. Life spring, forest shrine, bonfires, witches' huts, torches, treasure chests. Grab a few of these herbs.
Our sister is ill and requires aid.
Yeah, well, let's grab all of these herbs.
Our brother needs a task.
Oh, a bunch more of these wolves. There's some treasure chests and stuff up here too. The palisade is finally ready for upgrading, which I'm hoping my guys who have no jobs can go do. We've got a bag of abandoned objects. And I guess building this palisade is probably going to trigger an attack on our base, and we're going to have to go run back and deal with it. I probably should have waited to do this just a couple minutes.
Foreign face, you come and you take this land for yourself. You ain't
We solved the brain rot, not the plague.
You ain't got Phyllis and the horrors. You ain't got us.
I presume this is yet another
I
wild.
am fuck. I speak for the children of the forest.
Fuck.
You people, greedy. You spilled our blood.
You would
And
have
now
those
you
first.
want to occupy this land. We will not forget. The forest will not forget.
Seems like maybe don't let him leave.
I'll make you pay for this insolence.
Tough guy.
Oh, those forest savages. They don't know their place.
This guy's truly the worst.
We shouldn't underestimate the wild folk. They understand these lands way better than any of us.
It sounds like they're planning to attack. We need to be ready and push back any raid coming our way.
I'm not ready. I need another minute. Your Gord may be raided at any time. They will attack your people first, followed by the structures. Rattleflies and fireflies can help you spot your enemies before they reach the walls. We got a storybook. And what else? Child receives experience faster. The scout's symbol. You know what? I'm going to drop the scout symbol here, so we can pick up whatever the hell this other thing is. Pain-killing herbs. Okay, well, never mind. You're just going to pick up the scout symbol then. Some gold. We better get moving, because that raid is for sure not far away. Love how it's coming from like the one side I do not have trapped. What is this? Oh, a horror! Excellent! After all you've seen, you're not easily intimidated, but the grace and strength of Lathan causes your heart to tremble. He radiates a pride and power that demands your compliance. Prove yourself useful to me, or perish under my hooves. Not available, not available. Warned, stalling will not buy you time. Sorry, dude, I just need to go past you here.
Our Gord is under attack.
I have to reach this before we run out of time. This is time-based. You unlocked the horrible spawn.
Our brothers are enjoying their quality of life.
Please. There's meant to be something here for me. But I don't see anything to pick up. And people are dying in my settlement. All right. Well, I guess that means let's get the hell back. If everybody could get inside, that would be super duper cool. Girder, that means you as well.
Our sister has passed away.
Oh, she's fine. Just a little boo-boo.
Our brother has been injured.
Dude, our dudes are light years away and traveling through a pack of spiders. Did we do it? Look, no problem. Everybody's fine. Don't even worry about it. Somebody go save her. And then somebody else go fix the wall. And then Thorbin, please don't die out here fighting spiders.
Been depleted.
Oh man. There's a bunch of red flowers around the dare guy here. Which I'm just desperate to collect. I really don't understand what this mini quest was.
Our brothers are enjoying their quality of life.
But everybody seems to be doing fine. There's 4 raids that are going to attack me? Oh, okay. So we should probably get back anyway. Is what I'm hearing. Garter, you can go back to your work. Oh, cool. So these are the upgraded palisades as well. You can see they're like braced. Halt in with your warthog tusk. Extra damage to wild boars. You're meant to hunt beasts. Except there's no beasts to be hunted. Your priest dwarf is horribly useless. Might have been that page. She was a researcher. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. It probably was that little info page I picked up. 100%. How are we doing over here? $178. She's dead. She is dead. Oh, man, this thing is huge. Can I expand the walls? No. Item bag trophy. All right, well, I guess she's dead. And we can't bury her. There's more clay here. Be valuable if we could
Our brother was wounded by
get this figured out. Building outside. You can't seem to build outside the gourd.
awaits your command, sire.
Chabor requires a job, it says. Yeah. Yeah, you have to build inside the Gord, and there's not enough room for everything. This is why, like, I can't have a temple. It did seem like, there was a thing that did seem like you could quite possibly upgrade or expand your walls, I should say.
You can't build here.
But it's really unclear to me as to how you're meant to be able to do that. An excellent torch. Well, that would be very good for Phelan. Who's still got this skill book exploring, which is technically useless for him. You have a storybook and a scout's symbol. I tell you what, you're going to drop that. You're going to trade with Phelan. He's going to give you that book. And then Phelan is going to pick up that torch.
Our people are starving.
There is also a scroll of mining there. There's a prisoner right here. We need to get through those big monsters, though. Okay, I want to go back to town because there's a few things I need to do. Like give away these storybooks and other garbage. Dude, I can't believe I have all these people on fishing just constantly, and there's like nothing I can do to keep up with it. There's no mushrooms to get. I guess we might as well put you on thatching, seeing as you're not doing anything right now as a hunter. Chabor, I don't know. Can you pick mushrooms? I don't think there's any mushrooms to pick. Halton is helping out Balin. Balin's probably going to get sick being near that corpse. Is it your initial size, blah, 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 when you set those palisade markers to find medieval winters be harsh? Yeah. They do.
Quickly, before it gets worse.
Toxins in the meadery. Everyone who drank at our meadery has come down with severe poisoning. Some kind of plague has hit the tavern. It seems to be planted dead rats in the kegs and barrels. Decaying bodies drew more vermin until the entire building is infested. Meadery is destroyed. We'll get to it. You might as well clear it out and build a new one. Can I maybe sneak this back here? Yeah, you know what? It's so small, I don't think it really matters. Gneerat, you have a storybook. I want you to give that to Halton. Because he's a baby. Thorben, you have a broken sword. I want you to give that to Carrie. Phelan, you're fine. Chabor, get back to work. You have a torch, boots, and armor. All of that's good for you. Erect. You have a... No, where's your... Can you please give that kid... Wow, okay, he just like refused to take it? You know that storybook, dude. Oh! Oh! They're here!
An enemy has attacked our building.
Get to work, lads. This is your job. Oh, these dweebs are getting ram jammed. Balin, get out of there, dude. Little kid, get out of there. Kiri, you could help, but
One of our buildings is being attacked.
doesn't really seem like you need to. Oh wow, the palisade is quite good.
Someone has harmed our brother.
Damn these wild folk. Will they ever stop attacking us?
Stars, they must mean something good is coming,
Stay
right?
here under siege forever.
That's how it works.
We need to get to the gold.
My lord, please, listen to me. There must be a reason. The wild folk used to live like wild animals, keeping their distance and never attacking.
Maybe it has to do with that giant deer in the forest.
And Jmi. Destroying a village and sparing us. That doesn't make any sense. We need to pray to the gods, that they may grant us strength and wisdom.
As long as I don't have to build a
Gods?
temple.
Your sun god? That's just another children's tale. No one has seen the sun for centuries now. Your gods are dead. Praying to them is just a waste of breath.
Not for the people of Lysatia, my lord. We believe that the world.
How does anything grow
is
without the
by
sun?
Bravo. Animals and plants by Veles. And the sun, we believe that it will rise again.
The skies became dark because of
Like,
gods
I'm just
and
curious.
magic. And with the help of the gods and magic, they will shine again. It's not just a tale. There is an ancient text that is testament to those events. Some say that its pages have been hidden in the darkest corners of the Lysatian lands.
The Chronicle. Rumors about its pages indeed circle among the tribal.
Do you think you
elders.
need all the books to get the good ending?
If you do find a copy, make sure you hold on to it. It contains
Definitely.
invaluable knowledge.
Definitely.
Maybe even a way to defeat Jmi.
Magic is how things grow without the sun. I mean, I don't know enough to say otherwise. Everybody, back to work. Small child. You're meant to be following my hunter, who I don't have anymore. I don't know, man. Follow a fisher then, I guess. Neriat, you can go drink some mead. Thorbin. Phelan. I'd really love... Is there any way to rearrange? No. Damn, we have chopped down a lot of trees. So they always seem to attack from this way. So I'm kind of feeling like maybe a firefly out here and perhaps a rattling snake might be good. Chabor's got nothing better to do. We can put him to use. Magic. Oh, you know, we still haven't explored this area where I think the witch's hut might have been, or the hut to get rid of this poison, I guess, is more accurate. Sorry, Balin, can you just quickly check these rocks? Thanks, homie. There's deer up here. We could have been hunting that deer. Halton, good news. You just grew up. Grab a bow. Hunt that deer. You dudes are all feeling fine. Dandy, sour candy. We got work to do. Someone is really losing sanity up here. Garter is like deep. Oh, you're super insane right now, my man. He's going for that clay. That's oh so far away. In fact, I don't know that you're going to make it back if I don't find you some flowers. You know what? You're going to have to try. Ah, he'll be fine. He's tough. Wolves? Oh no, the big monsters! Alright, we've not yet to fight one of these. And the answer is that they are super tough. But thankfully, so are we. Our squad is, as they say, Gucci. Halton's Tusk for some reason. Just so we could do more damage in case we ran into boars. Newton, take it easy, my dude. Have a good night. Sleep well. Her sister, Libushka. What critically wounded you? You're poisoned with 10 HP. 6, 5. No. And there's another raid coming in here. And Thorben is wounded. Thorben's quite a bit wounded for this raid, actually.
Our sister has been knocked out.
Where is she? Oh my god. At the meadery. You got close, kiddo. Thorben just took so much damage from those javelins. What the hell? Chabor also has no HP. And Emmeline also says, everyone is getting poisoned because of this corpse that I cannot get rid of.
Our brother is in
Can't say I'm a big fan of that.
danger.
Balin, put down the goddamn stuff. Run like the Dickens. Thorben, I might actually just need to find you like red herbs. Are there any of those out here? Yellow herbs, yellow herbs. There's a red herb down here. Oof, bagoof. Those are red herbs. Ganeriat, I guess you could just go here.
Our brother has been critically injured.
Another man dies outside. Oh my god. My god, dudes. Physical affliction. She's suffering from blur. Subject's range of sight is reduced, as is her efficiency for everything. Basically.
They're destroying them. Gord.
Where is Kiri? So he's a good fighter. Ganeriat's a good fighter. Thor, you're going to just grab a couple of these healing shrooms. Maybe one more.
Our brother needs help.
Ganeriat, you're going to help that dude out. You're going to help that dude out. Balin, you're going to have to help. Thorbass, you got your last meds, so get down here and help. Chabor, you need to get in the tub. Halton, if you can come out and fight. Emmeline has poisoned herself. Chabor has an affliction. Langur.
Our brother has been injured.
Okay, we seem to be doing good in the raid, at least.
Our sister has been critically injured.
Maybe? Is there any way for me to say, like, don't go here? I can tell people to manually gather from certain areas. But I think it's maybe a little bit easier said than done. Gee whiz! We got one more raid to defend against. If we can manage to stay alive long enough. We got 2 people drinking here. We've Garter and Lubushka. She's actually doing okay. She could use a heal. Garter, you're also doing fine. I'm gonna have Thorbin head in there. Man, I need like can I upgrade this? Oh, it's gonna take a minute. So they all have physical afflictions. Unless I find a hermit, I can't fix that. Which is a little bit tricky, but... Oh, that's nice. They're going to go right back in, though. In fact, there's room for 3. I'm going to send my archer in. Phelan, you're a scout. Maybe I just send you out scouting. Maybe I can have you repair this other stuff. Baby!
A new soul has been born.
Yerod! Let's do the smart thing and get Yerod to trade with Halton and take his storybook right away. And Yerod is good at hunting beasts. So you know what, Yerod? You're also going to follow Halton around. And you're going to learn from him. And hopefully it'll do well. Is this winter ever going to end? I need mushrooms. I have like chickens and kitty cats? I didn't even realize that. I'd love to be able to put those to use. Okay, Phelan isn't doing anything. We just finished exploring stuff up here, but we didn't actually get a chance to, like, explore it. So I'm going to have him do a little bit more deep digging.
Our source of food has been depleted.
We're out of hunter's food. Book of skill, food gathering, a health thing, a berserker's skull. See, like, I'd love to pick all this stuff up.
We've run out of storage space for our wood. We need to build or upgrade a storehouse.
Next time you level up food. So, like, why don't we have you do that? And then... Well, I don't really have anybody to do that. You're maxed out on wood? Alright. One sec, because that means we should be doing things like building carvings to raise our sanity. +6, +2, +4. Why don't we get back-to-back pigs? We might also be able to, like, squeeze in a scout's tower here, maybe? This is probably one of the only things that we don't have built that we could actually squeeze in. Just barely. We'll have it so the ladder faces inwards. A bunch of guys are sick from the corpse, as is tradition. Balthazar, you're going crazy trying to fish, so I'd like to bring you back into here. And she's really sick. Chabor, you can go back to work. Nerat, you can just leave. Lubu, I think you need to go back to the tub. All right, there's a bunch of stuff up here, but I really can't take all of it with me, so. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's the last raid. So why don't we get our G squad back? These dudes can come back in. Evelyn. Uh-oh. Aelin, get back in. You know what, Emmeline? You should actually just hide if this is the case. You got spotted. All right, dweebs.
Our brother was wounded by...
Carrie can come out here and he can help. Chabor, you can help. Balin, I guess you can help. I mean, everybody's got to fight, right? Halton, you're an archer or a fighter, hunter. It does feel like I probably need to have more military than I do, than the two guys we have. Oh, Halton is gonna die. So is this baby. Didn't realize everybody was poisoned here. Yared, get in the goddamn tub. He hates bathing. I don't care if you hate bathing. You're going to die, little child. All right, well, Phelan's going to take the tub then.
Has been critically wounded.
Nerat. Torben. Go help.
An enemy attacked our brother.
Cool. Cool. I love that. The kids can't use the bathtub, I guess?
Our brother is being attacked.
So they just die.
Is it safe yet?
Build more light around the base. I mean, maybe it doesn't really seem to do much
Seem to have stopped.
other than help
At
sanity.
least for now.
It does help you grow out, but
To me, Vuk did not seem like a leader who gives up easily.
I'm getting spanked right now real bad.
He's not here, is he? And I haven't seen his giant flying.
Please let me move on to the next campaign or I'll die.
Should use this opportunity to make our way towards the gold. We can't risk angering our king.
Yes. Finish the third scenario by keeping your Gord safe. Could we feed the king's ambassador to the deer god? I mean, that would be the dream, wouldn't it? Our Titan defenses managed to hold off multiple enemy attacks. The settlement is capable of surviving on its own, but we need to move. The king's emissary is getting anxious about reaching the gold. Do you wish to continue playing this campaign? I do, but I can't play it today because we're out of time. That's all the time we got for today.